Face, are you audible? Hello.
Literature review, research gap identification, research question development, and scholarly database exploration. We will explore tools such as Notebook LM, Claude, Gemini, Perplexity, Elicit, and understand how they can be used to make different stages of the research process more efficient and structured. It is my pleasure to welcome our esteemed speaker, Dr. Meher Chand, whose expertise in AI, ML, data science, and research-oriented applications of emerging technologies bring valuable practical research to today's session. I encourage everyone to actively participate and explore the tools being demonstrated and consider how they can be incorporated into your own research workflow. With that, I warmly welcome Dr. Meher Chand and invite him over to take over today's session. Over to you, sir.
Okay, dear Face, thank you for nice introduction. And dear participant, we are going to cover today very interesting and very useful for those who want to write any book or research paper, and specifically for the scholars. Okay. So actually, everything is not possible by using the generative AI tools, whatever we have. And sometimes when we are using, not only sometimes, always, they will generate plagiarism along with sometimes the information for the research purpose are not appropriate according to the study. Okay, so actually you can see now by this file, and this file is very useful before using these any generative AI tools for your research, okay, for writing. So first, you must go through about this file. Okay, so the learning objective for this is you will be able to use AI tool responsibly to plan, draft, improve, analyze, and refine scientific and academic document while maintaining the scholarly integrity, originality, accurate citations, and human oversight. Okay, so what can do AI for you? Okay, so by using the AI tools, this can only help you. Okay, don't think that this will do research for you. No, this is very wrong concept. Okay, we can use these generative AI tools only for as a helping tool to save our time, because we are going to establish some new thing. So how it is possible that the idea we can generate the idea. Okay, we can take help to draft just like layout of the paper, layout of the research paper, layout about the book which you want to write. Okay, you can use some uh, tools just like if you have some data, and many times the people who are not familiar about data analysis, because it's sometimes required some mathematical and statistical background is required. But for those people who are from agricultural background to from medical science, they don't have a strong mathematical background or statistical background. They have some challenge. So without integrating the or interdisciplinary work, this type of the very advanced study not possible for them. Okay, so the solution we have is without any loss of time, we can use these techniques, and we can have some help. Okay, so these are some key areas where we can take help just to get the idea, to sort out the problem, how we can do, but the end point is only for the help purpose, not to write the research paper. Okay. And what AI should not replace, keep this point very carefully. Original research, scientific reasoning, interpretation of the result, critical evaluation of the literature, verification of the references, researcher's judgment, ethical decision making. Okay, so you have to follow this principle. A should assist the researcher, not become the author of the researcher's intellectual contribution. Okay, we can integrate these tools for as a helping, but not as a contributor. Okay, so the ethical use of these tools is very, very essential. And when we are trying to use them, so many things we have to keep in mind. So the many informations which we are required, we have put inside in this content. Okay, along with sometimes we are not able to avoid the plagiarism A specifically. So this part also we will cover in the coming session. But right now, how you can ethically use. Okay, and after that, if there is still there some AI plague, so with it also we can remove. Okay, that part also we will cover in the coming session because all the things we are not to cover because everything and clearly what we can do during 1 hour and 1.5 hours. Okay, so uh, this type of the prompt, by using which we have the blank. Okay, we can remove it. So in the coming session, we will cover that part also. So here you can see writing the research paper. So sometimes we are required if you have the literature review and some research papers we have find just like yesterday we talked about that how we can find the gap, how we can decide the topic and ideas. So when you have some idea and you want to write paper, okay, or anything which you want to, or just like you want to write a book chapter or a research paper or a book. So idea you have, but if you have the idea what you are required about to contribute in your work, okay, just after deciding the title, so lay out the entire work we can do. Okay, just like you can see, this is the prompt. Research prompt, AI assist workflow. This is the workflow. What is the research prompt which we have defined? Research questions, literature search, then paper outline, and section-wise drafting, data and result interpretation, critical revision, citation verification, plagiarism similarity, and final humor review. Okay, so humor review and plagiarism is these last two part are very, very essential. And without these two, we are not able to finalize our paper. Okay, so actually, when we have the idea what we are required to introduce in our paper and what will be the layout. So if we define the layout, it's become easy. Just like you can see here, this is the prompt. For that, this will help you. Okay, this file complete will be with you and you can use. Just like I'm copying this part. Okay, and how we can use these three tools. I'm using all these three tools, just like ChatGPT, Claude, and last one, Perplexity. Okay, so here you can see this is the ChatGPT. Okay, so I copied. And one more thing. Uh, I introduce you about prompt looping. Okay, so if you are working in area and you have created the chat, don't change it because a lot of the information which you are required for your current study or to write, just like you have collected by using Google Notebook ML, okay, and you have some ideas because you have uploaded there some content on the basis you have some research gap. Okay, so don't start a new chat box because the previously all the information which you have collected. So when you will try to use just like to write any paper, so those content will be used for writing your paper. So this is the prompt loop. So always use only one chat for one task. Don't change it. So that the information which you are using will be assess from by using the same. Okay, so uh, you can see, yes, here I am using the same prompt. I am using here same prompt which I copied. Sorry, this one. This is the prompt. Okay, so what in this prompt? So here we give the instructions. to the generative tool. Act is academic research writing. Actually, the thing is, when normally we are using, just we are giving the title, we need this one, but we don't have the right instruction. Okay, so this is the prompt, complete prompt. According to that, when you will give this instruction to the any generative AI tool, so this will perform accordingly, which we have give the instruction. So here you can see act as academic research writing assistant and develop a detailed research paper outline. This is the outline only, not the research paper. Okay, and in the box you have to write the topic, include the research background, research gap, from statement, objective, research questions, methodology, expected result, discussion point, limitations, and future research directions. Use an academic structure suitable for a peer-reviewed journal. So all these instructions which we are required for this one we have give here. So you will copy this part and we are using here. Sorry, this is the, yes, this one. Okay. So what I have to do, I have to put here title. Okay. So here I write the title is review on fractional calculus. You can choose any topic, but here I give this title. Okay. Fractional calculus and give the instruction. So this will prepare the complete draft about entire. Okay. So this is the layout of the structure of the paper. Okay, so here what are the problem statement and what you are required to do. So all the things which they mention, we have to put here. We have to give the research gap. Okay, after that you can see the complete layout about this title. And you know the literature review paper will be always have very long long article slash write. So when I will put here slash write paper, so this is the layout and now this will write. Okay, but don't use this article as it is, whatever they have produced by using the ChatGPT, because there will be a lot of pressure. But by using this one, we can have the idea on which area you are working, what you are required to. Yes, sir. If sir, should we add paper PDF and then give the? Yes, we can do. We can do. Okay. That will be very fine, because if you will give some papers first to read the articles, okay, whatever you have the collection about 15 articles or 20 articles, and then after you want to write this one, so this will help you. Okay, so the information which will be collected from the content which you have provide. Okay. So here this is the complete layout about the this article, and you can see now the rest part is to refine it, to remove the plagiarism, and to introduce the required references which you can do. Okay, so this is the complete about this article. Okay, and these are the some equations just like a gamma function. Actually, this part is mathematical fractional calculus, which is the core part of mathematics. Okay, so these are the equations in the format of LaTeX. Okay, so when you will convert this entire paper in LaTeX, you can do. You are not the papers who are working in specifically mathematics background having, they are not required to write everything from this part. You can convert all the statement, all the mathematical equations, whatever you have in this file. Just what you will do, you will give the instruction here. So here you can see the comparison analysis of the fraction calculus. Okay, so the operators which are existing, principal structure, typical strength, main challenges, what are the problems. So all these things has been compared here, you can see. Okay, so this will save you a lot of time and the paper length will be very good. So if you want to convert this entire content which are there in the LaTeX file, because mathematical expressions are there and some, yes, reference will not be there. Yeah, when we will use generative AI tools, so reference will be missed. Okay, so we have to add this manually. Okay, this will be the gap. Okay, so this entire, if you want to write in LaTeX, what you will do? So here these references are given, but don't use these because these references will not be, if you verify, then if these are accurate, then you can use. But all the information sometimes this part also we will discuss. Okay, according to our input, it will be accurate, but references and the some part can just like the mathematical expressions or the equations, okay, we are required. So we must be everything review, and just like references we have to cross check it. Okay, don't use all these directly. Okay, so how we can manage everything, this also we will discuss here. Okay, so see at the bottom. Before journal submission, this draft should be converted into the targeted journal format, and the review methodology should be made fully reproducible by adding the search period, database wise, Prisma flow diagram, and inclusion exclusion count, quality assessment criteria, and sustainability, expanded, etc. Okay, and also check the plagiarism and references which are not added here. So which how many references you can use. Okay, so that also we can assess. Yes, in the previous session we in the last session. So there are some softwares just like Cloud is there, Perplexity is there, and one is Google. Okay, so from that we can assess the references for on particular area. Okay, so see, and if you wanted to convert this file into PDF, we can do. But if you are required to edit, so there are two format. Either you have to convert this file into doc file, or you can convert in LaTeX. Okay, but there are some mathematical equations. So if you will convert this file in docs file, will not be useful. Okay, because some of the mathematical equations which are there not be able to convert as we required. uh, but if you will convert it in the LaTeX format, that will be absolutely correct, there will be no challenge. Okay, so just what you are required, you can use backslash LaTeX file. Okay, this is the uh, prompt shortcut. Okay, so when you will enter, so this will convert in LaTeX. See, this is converting into LaTeX file. So I think all of you are using LaTeX software, or if not, you have listened the name of the LaTeX software, because all type of the scientific research papers we are using LaTeX if we have the long document. But many people who don't have some type of the mathematical equation, or they are using MS Office docs file. Okay, so if you have some complex writings or long document are required, so LaTeX is very friendly, very useful. Everything we can manage easily. So you will see this is a completely in the LaTeX file, and you can download from this place. Scroll down. We can download it, and then after we can open the file directly in our, yes, this is the text file. You can see a fractional calculus review paper dot tech. This is the tech file. So from this place you can download and you can use in LaTeX. Yes. So this file is completely converted into this one, but sometimes when we convert this content in LaTeX format, there can be some errors. Okay, so those errors we have to remove manually, or also we can take help to remove this error with the help of ChatGPT also. Okay, we can help from the ChatGPT to remove the errors. Okay, so this part, whether you are using some like Python, you are using MATLAB, any software, and you want to generate the code. Sometimes we are not able to generate the code, and if you are running the code in your system, whether you are using Python or R programming, MATLAB, Mathematica, any software, okay, and you have the challenge how you can manage. So by using these generative AI tools also, we can sort out this type of the problems also. Okay, this also I will cover in the coming one day, how you can use generative AI tools to write your code. Okay, so for that ChatGPT is also very easily we can use. Claude is there, but all the things which you need you can do by using only one software, that is ChatGPT. Okay, because it has very large data set as compared to the others. So for the academia purpose, all type of the problems which you are facing, we can easily, just like for the data analytic purpose, for any you want to write code for any mathematical problem, but you don't have any idea how we can solve this problem, we can use it, and generative AI, this ChatGPT, and you will find that the code is completely right according to your problem. Okay, and this will part which I am saying now, I will not cover here in this session. I will cover in the coming session. How you can use generative AI tools freely to help you to solve your coding part. Okay, so here you can see I have covered here how you can use this ChatGPT to use this prompt. Okay, so okay, there are some questions. How do we instruct the tool to include citation? Okay, actually, for the citation purpose, this is somewhat everything ChatGPT will not do. Many things we have to develop. Okay, we can use these generative AI tools as a helping. Okay, help means if yesterday we discussed about the research gap, how we can find out the papers, how we can develop the idea. Okay, everything we can do, because sometimes, many times, and specifically for the scholars, don't have the idea where they can start their work. Okay, so only if you have the one word, from that you can develop your idea. Okay, suppose if you want to start your research work in the area of bioinformatics, only we have one word. And from that, by using this single word, we can generate our idea. We can find out the problem. Okay, so we can find out the gap. Then we have the idea, and then after we can draft our synopsis. Okay, so the meaning is these generative AI tools, how we can use them is a helping tool. Okay, and many times I repeat that don't use them for the drafting. For other purpose, we can use directly, but for the research purpose, we have to follow ethical rule. There is no compromise, and also I will not recommend you. For the learning purpose, we can use them. Any tool which you need for the research purpose, we can learn by using these generative AI tools. Okay, and we can develop the idea. Okay, you can write patent, all the tasks which you are required to write to your patent, you can do. There will be no plagiarism. But for the research publication, we have to follow all the rule and regulations of the journal. Okay, so because this will be publicly, patent also will be, but in the case of patent, we don't require any kind of the just like you can say plagiarism, etc. So we can help. We can use these to write just like project. Okay, many things you can do to save your time, to develop the ideas, to find out the problem. Okay, if the same the task which you required to come about 1 month time, 2 or 3 month time, so the same task you can complete within 1 or 2 days. So lot of the time we have saved, and we can at the remaining time we can use for the productive task. Okay, so here you can see the same title I am using. See, very interesting. I am using the same thing for in cloud. Okay, if I use this one, this in the cloud, I copy it and see this is the cloud. Okay, so I tried here the same thing. This will be more better than. So here I am writing the same title. Review on fractional calculus. Okay, so this will take some time. It has deep understanding. Okay, so this will return only the just idea how you can do. Then slash right. This will draft only. And along with the I am opening the perplexity. Okay, so here this will work according to the suggestions. Okay, so here asking what would you like to write or expand on? Okay, just like write the full introduction. Okay, or you want to write the keywords. According to that, we have to select. So just like write the full introduction section, background to prompt statement. I am selecting this one. Then journal peer reviewed journal as viewers pressure. So when you will use the cloud, it has some deep research as compared to ChatGPT. So according to that, we can select. Okay, short review, medium, comprehensive. I select this comprehensive. Okay, so this will do. So this will do a section wise. Okay, but its process is long as compared to ChatGPT. And here, this is the perplexity, and I am using the same title. See the difference. So I am using these three so that you can realize the difference between these three and how they can help. Review on. I am using the same title so that you can easily compare. So it is still working. So there, this will return according to section wise the questions which we want to ask. Okay, in the ChatGPT, the entire information with the single command, but this will not do in this way. This will return section wise. Okay, the questions which we will put according to that, this will return the outputs. So this is the complete introduction, comprehensive review of the fractional calculus. Only the introduction is there. And some of the good thing is some references are there, you can see are inserted here, and scroll down, what we can see at the end. Okay, so this is all about the paper. These are some key points about the introduction. Okay, so these are some sections of about only the this is the comprehensive introduction only. Okay, so the other components which we are required, we can use this one. But here the references are, you can find some, but not in the reference list. Okay, and when you will use, Yes. So this is good. This one is good as compared to both. You can see here, just like the reference is here, okay, from which they have taken. When you will click on it, this is the reference. This is the journal. Okay, so when you will compare these three, this one is good one. One participant is asking, Meenakshi Sharma, sir, if we tried to improve our research paper with the help of AI, then will it lead to prism? Yes. Okay. So here, when you see, when we are using this uh, perplexity, it is better than the others. Here, the references about everything you can find here, just like this is the Irish, fractional calculus, etc. Okay, these are the some keywords, and these are collected from this one, irish.cnr, and then you can see everywhere the statements which are added here. So this is the Royal Society Publishing, and when you will click on it, this will open. Okay, you can see here. So from where the information was collected. So this thing is not available in other tools just like Claude and ChatGPT. So by using these three, one thing is clear. If one more thing, if I take here from this place, here is title. Okay, if I have the title, suppose that this is the title. Okay, review fractional question, fractional calculus, a comprehensive research paper. Okay, I am using only this one, and then come here. See now, all the mathematical expressions, equations, when you have the complete idea, you have draft, then you are required to use only the title. Okay, and by using the title, you can see very nicely all the expressions are there, all the equations are there, references are there. Okay, from there they have taken these. You can see the signs KMJ, Roman Papa. Okay, these are the references. Just you are required to click on it. Link Springer. Okay, you can see. So other references are there. So in this way, you have a lot of information which you are required to collect at least 1 or 2 months, and the same thing we have collected here within half an hour. So you can see how much time we have saved. Okay, after that, when you have the complete information about the research which you want to contribute, okay, then after the thing is you need to improve the quality of the paper. You are required to remove the plagiarism. Okay, you have to add and verify the references which are there. Okay, cross check is required because this will produce the link of the all the references which they have. Okay, so you have to convert to the paper in the final format according to the journal, refine the quality. Okay, so everything, all the equations which you can see mathematically also, it has generated properly. Okay, references are there. So actually the references are given, but still verification, validation is again very, very important. Okay, we can't exempt them. So one by one references which you can see here are required to add here. Okay, cross check is mandatory. So as you can see in the file which we mentioned here, this one, this part. Okay, citation verification is very, very important because citation verification, citations which they are giving, not necessarily that these are accurate. We have to required cross verification. Okay, you are required to remove the plagiarism. Okay, at least these three things we have to critically cross check. Okay, so this will save you a lot of time. Draft the idea, and after that there are some more just like AI for the systematic and narrative review which you are required. So these are the points which you have to follow, and also here we have given the some workflow. Okay, this is the workflow which you can use, how you can do. So first you are required to cross check this one, then what will be the research strategy, then database screening, eligibility, data extraction, etc. Okay, if you want to write the book, then this must be there, and this the prompt. This is the prompt how you can write. So just you are required to put here after doing some research, then you can do. You will copy this prompt and put the title at this place as we do for a review paper. Okay, so this is for book chapter. You can see. So just you are required to copy as similar way as we do for the research article. Okay. So all the things are same. And A for academic report. So just like a research project, conference, all these things we can do. And this the process how we can do. Okay. And then we have the AI for academic language. So grammar, academic tone, clarity, conciseness, and technical precision. So these keywords also we can use for correct the grammatical error when you are writing or you want to remove. Okay, some uh, prompt shortcut case I have shared with you in the previous session. Okay, so those you can use it to for the grammatical errors. Okay, sometimes uh, we have the idea, but we have write the text, but that is having some grammatical error or the clarity, or sometimes that is not according to the academic tone. So we can all this using those prompt shortcut case which I have shared with you. With the help of those, you can improve the quality. Yes, when you will use it directly, then this will generate plasm. Okay, when so at the end, when your draft, your paper is almost ready. Okay, then the final task will be to remove the plagiarism, and for that you have to check by using software how much plagiarism is there. Okay, human right, how you can do human rise if you are using the generative AI tools and there is a prism, and many times we have observed that about 80%, 85% prism, we can reduce it to less than 10. Okay, this part we will cover in the coming session. Surely, when you will use this tool, generative AI, there will be AI play. Okay, so we have to remove. So that part will be discussed in the coming sessions also, how we can do. Okay, so this is the only idea how you can use these generative tools, which we discuss here 3.1, and all the three have their difference. You can see all the have some specific applications. So if I say perplexity, for this is more useful. Okay, we can integrate, we can develop the ideas by using one of just like Claude you can use Perplexity, we can use ChatGPT. Many things we can develop with the help of ChatGPT, but this will generate a lot of plagiarism, and sometimes there is a term which I need to discuss. Yes, this part. See this one. AI hallucination in scientific writing. Okay, so when you are using any generative tool, okay, so AI may generate non-existing papers, incorrect authors, fake DOI also can be generated, incorrect publication years, invented statistics, unspotted scientific claims, and misinterpreted. Okay, so these informations which are not available, but generative AI tools can introduce in your paper. That's why, okay, we completely can't depend upon these generative tools. Verification, validation, testing is very, very mandatory, and cross-checking the information which is produced by using this tool, whether it is correct or not. Okay, so for that, because when you will give any instruction, any input to any tool, always this tool returns some value, some outputs will be there. But are these valid or not? For that, uh, this type of the problem which are not exist, but we have, this will return. So these are hallucination in the scientific writing, and we have to remove them. Okay, so this is the verification rule, AI output, then source verification, original paper, researcher approval. Okay, so these steps you are required. So cross check and verification of the all the outputs which are generated by generative AI. We have to cross check it. These are the main points. Okay, these are the key main points which we are required to keep in mind while using generative AI tool. Okay, do not cite paper simply because an AI system provides a citation. So these are the integration which we are required: accuracy, originality, transparency, confidentiality, and authorship when you are using these generative tools. Okay, so do not upload, see this point. Do not upload confidential manuscript, unpublished dataset, review report, personal information, or proprietary research material into AI system unless the application terms and institutional policies permitted it. Okay, so without having the rules using the generative AI tools which are defined by your institute, don't upload all this information. Okay, this is unethical practice. Transparency, follow the AI disclosure requirement for the targeted journal, publisher, institution, and funder. All the journals have their rule. Okay, publishers have their rule, institutions they have rule, and if there is funding, so follow the rules which have provided by the funders. Okay, don't exploit them. Okay, follow the instructions which they are provided. And originality, AI generated text does not automatically constitute original scholarship. Okay, so all these points we have to keep in mind. And only one thing I can come to the conclusion that generative AI tools can assist us, they can help us, okay, to generate the idea, to solve the problem, to format the paper, okay. But later on, when you have the some ideas, you have write some ideas, cross check the references, insert your references. Okay, actually when you have the idea, so a lot of time we have short, because without having the idea we are not able to write anything. So lot of, in this way we can save our time, but completely we can't depend upon these generative AI tools. Okay, whether it is a Claude, whether it is a ChatGPT, Gemini, or Perplexity. So we have to cross check everything in the case of research. Okay. So how much there is a plagiarism. And also I told you that if you are taking, just like we have the article which we have right at the place, don't copy and paste everything. Just go to the idea, okay, what you are required. Then according to your idea, according to your thought, which you want to write, what are the material are required, collect the information, then write your own language. This will definitely reduce the plagiarism. If we are using directly whatever the generative AI have produced, and we are writing the paper, copying and paste. So in that case, there will be highly plagiarism in our paper, more than 80%. And if you are getting only the idea and you are collecting some information related to the ideas which you have, and what the information you get from by using the generative AI tools. Okay, so you have the draft. So after that, what are the layout you can do. But after that, the other content information which you are required to incite in the paper, do yourself. Okay, so I think if you have the layout about the paper and consistently you are working without further taking any help from ChatGPT or the other AI tool, we can prepare a single paper within 5 to 6 days. Easily we can do. But if we don't know the layout, the ideas, then we are required to spend about more than 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Okay, so by using this, we can accelerate our research. Software for checking plagiarism. Yes, ma'am. This will discuss in the coming session when we have the session how we can remove the all type of the plagiarism from our text or draft which we have prepared. Okay, we will use some tool and we will remove. We will check it also the AI plagiarism also. Okay, so there are multiple softwares, but we will use 2 or 3 how we can do. And Grammarly is also there, that will also help you to improve the research writing. Okay. So dear participant, this is all about the today's session. And okay, these are the recommended tools. So you can see general academic drafting, we can use ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini. And then you can see literature discovery. For that, we can use Perplexity, Google Scholar. Okay, for research paper discovery, we can use semantic. Okay, semantic we did not discuss. Okay, we will cover these two, but both are paid. These two are paid. And for the literature review, literature synthesis, we have used notebook LM. Elicit is also there, but uh, just one, please give me 1 minute. So these are the software which we can use. Okay, for the research visualization, Python, R, Tableau is there. PDF research, if you have the any kind of a PDF document, then we can use notebook LM we have used already. AI PDF tool is also there. And reference verification, we have cross-reference, publisher database. Okay, so this one, there will be special session. And Grammarly and Style, these are 2 tools also. Okay, all the tools we are not able to cover in the one session. So for that, of how you can do the reference verification, grammar style, okay, and academic research, Scopus, Web of Science, how we can integrate them, how we can, because these are also based on AI has the AI, some tools they are implemented. So according to their policy, we can use them. Okay. So this is all about these are some practical examples you can do yourself, and these are the some master prompt. This is the complete master prompt you can see here. So you will use yourself by using these three tools. Okay, so here you can see you will put the title. Okay, then you can see the document type, research paper. One of them you will choose. Okay, then target audience, which type of the audience is there according to your paper. Okay, then you can put here academic field. You will put here citation, which type of the journal you are using. Okay, format. Okay, then you will put the target of the publisher name and if applicable. Then these are the rules which you will give the instruction to the generative AI tool. So these rule will be followed by generative AI tool. Okay, and you should use this complete prompt and do the practice, see the result. Okay, then these are some hands-on practice which you will do yourself. So dear participant, this is all about the today's session. If you have any question, okay. Now I permit you to unmute your mic.
So, so that means these AI tools we can use only for getting idea, and after that we have to manipulate and write things.
Yes, sir. Actually, mainly to get the idea. Okay, we can find out the research gap. Then after we can uh, develop the layout. We can have the just like the prom gap. We can find out by using the previous tools which we have discussed. And in today's specifically was when we have the idea, and we have the title, and according to the idea and the papers which we have followed. Okay, so lot of information we have now. We have the idea what we are required to do now. For that, we are if you are going to write your research paper. Okay, so what will be the draft? Okay, what type of the information you are just like I put here only the one title for review paper. Okay, if you have any scientific idea and you want to write the paper on your new idea, so this will generate completely layout of your paper. We can use that one, but the thing is if you will write the paper with the help of by using this generative AI tool, in that case there will be lot of plagiarism will be there. Okay, so that part is also we can remove at the end. When we have the complete draft, we have to check it by using plagiarism softwares. Okay, so how much is there? Then after we have also the technique how we can remove them. Okay, but one more thing which I will add you here, and the file which I have present here, I mentioned that we completely not depend upon these tools. Okay, so cross check verification references, the points which I have mentioned here, we have to clearly check all the things. Okay, then if you are satisfied, because there will be some text can be or words can be which are not appropriate according to your scientific area. Okay, so that also we are required to verify all these words whether these are supportive or not. Okay, and references we have to update, we have to cross check all the things. The references which will be given there by using these generative AI tools not appropriate. Okay, so the results and which are essential, we have to cross check, verify. Only then we will be able for the final draft. Okay, and what is the, as you can see in the very beginning, I told you that we have the research idea. We can use AI assistant writing. Then after verification, the information which is generated by AI tool, whether it is correct or not. For that, verification is very, very important. Cross check is very, very important. Then human review. Manually, we have to check everything. Surely this will reduce the efforts. Okay. When we have the complete draft idea about the paper which we are required to write, okay, this can complete within 1 day only. Okay. After that, if we spend to improve the quality and to remove the plagiarism, everything by spending 5 to 6 days or 7 days, okay, then our main focus is to reduce the plagiarism, and second is cross checking of the references or the other things which are cited in the paper. Okay, and if the keywords which are not according to the research area, whether these are necessary or not. So this type of the draft, we are required human review of the paper. This is mandatory. And then after publication ready manuscript, we have to check the plagiarism. This is the last part. Okay, so this workflow we are required to complete by taking the help from the generative AI tools. And then after human review and verification is very essential.
So the
Okay.
discussion part should be written by ourselves. That is it, sir?
Yeah, this is part also if see yesterday I have the session on how we can interpret the result. Okay, so sometimes if you are working on machine learning model, and for that when model is trained, after that we have testing part. Okay, validation of the results. Okay, how much our model is accurate. So without testing and validation, we are not able to deploy. Okay, so for that we have to implement some test metrics which are required, and after that what will be there, there will be some results will be there when we will apply some test about our model. Okay, so the interpretation about all these results are very critically if we don't have the good background in statistics and the test which we are going to apply. What we need, we can integrate generative AI tool with the help of this generative AI tool, and when you will use them, this will completely give us the report. Okay, but we should not use that report directly in the paper. Just understand what we get the information from the generative AI tool, the interpretation with the help of our findings which we are required to interpret, because if we have values and sometimes we are not able to complete interpretation, how we can do. So when you will use generative AI tool, this will produce the complete interpretation which human not possible. Okay, so what you can do now, we should not use that interpretation directly in our paper. Just go to the idea how we can what is the interpretation this tool made, and then write, understand and write in your own language. Don't copy and paste. This copy and paste will generate plagiarism. Okay, just to understand the idea, understand the report, understand the interpretation, we can take help from the generative AI tool. But after getting the information what we have, understand the same, write in your own language by not taking any help from the ChatGPT. So in this case, there will be no plagiarism. But when we will copy and paste, then surely there will be that will be the 100% plagiarism. Okay, so avoid this type of the practice. Just use this for the research purpose only as a helping tool, not a contributor tool.
But if we upload the original result for interpretation, will it be like unpublished result if we put in ChatGPT or Cloud or Perplexity? So is it safe, sir? Like then only they will give the interpretation, sir.
Pardon?
Suppose we are having one unpublished results, which we want to write in a paper as a discussion. So if
Uh,
we upload that result only, they will give the interpretation. No. Suppose if we
no,
have,
no, 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 no. Sir, the paper which has been published and you want to get some idea or you want to reduce the time and only because if you have collected about 15 research papers about your area and you want to get some insight or you want to analyze, you want to read them. So you are required a lot of time. But with the help of this, because those content, those paper already published. Okay, for that we don't have any problem because the data is already available on the internet. Okay, they has already published, so from that we are getting some information for our new work. So when you have some content which you have developed yourself, so please don't share this content on any AI platform. Avoid this thing. Okay, if there is some any you have to follow if you want to do, but first read the policies of your institute, read the policies of journal, read the policies of if you have the project funding project, what they are saying. So we have to follow the policies of all these, what they are saying. Okay, any more question, please?
Sir, please share your videos, sir.
Yes, yes, yes. Sorry, yesterday I was not able to share because the content I have to finalize, a lot of time I have to spend. Okay, so today I will try. I will not promise. I will try because yes, I will try to share the recordings today, but it can be possible after 9 p.m.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much,
Okay,
sir.
so
For
don't
your
worry
great
about the
help.
content, the recordings of each session we have. Okay, but due to lack of time, I'm not able to share. But the content which are on my desktop, I can directly share with you. Okay, so that the
Sir,
file which, yes, please.
sir, I want to ask some questions, sir.
Yes,
Sir,
please.
as you, saying that you can get idea from the chat GPT as well, whatever the AI generated in each platform. But sir, if we
Hmm.
continuously take ideas from AI, the AI generated sentences may gradually become part of our thinking and writing style, which could eventually lead to plagiarism, sir.
Pardon? The ideas we can get from, yes.
Basically, sir, if we continuously take ideas from AI, okay, any platform like ChatGPT and cloud,
This will help. No,
but
no. This
sir,
will help to generate the idea.
sir, please, but sir, AI
Just like
generated
if you
sentences
are
may
collecting some paper and
it
you
becomes
find
a
the some gap, what
yeah,
is
yeah,
the gap
of course,
them?
but problem is that, sir, whenever we continuous take ideas from the AI, then AI generated
Ah.
sentences may gradually become, part of our thinking and writing style, and which could be possible lead to plagiarism, sir. So this is my problem, sir.
Uh, no, actually, this type of the problem not possible because you have the we are getting the only idea. Okay, idea can be from any place because this is the based on the content which are available. Okay, and what are the gap is going on. So these are helping only the gap. What is the gap exist there? Okay, so if you are able to find out the gap, okay, gap. There always will be gap in the research in the previous or the current going on current. Okay,
Yeah,
and what can be do in the future. So from where these are extracting, the gap is already mentioned in the papers.
yeah, yeah, sure, sure.
Okay, so these tools are getting the information from the existing paper, and what is the gap? Only the gap is returning from those studies. Whether you will do manually or you can use these, the gap is gap, and you can find out the gap manually, or you can find out the gap by using the generative AI tool. The difference is that if you will do manually, it will take a lot of time. If you will take the help from the generative AI tools, this will take 1 day, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hours. But after the getting the gap, what is the prompt? Okay, verify it whether it is a happening or not. So when you will find out the gap, check the we can cross check the papers. Where is the gap? How it is possible? Okay, and you when you are confirmed that yeah, this is the problem and this is the gap, then you will choose the title. This is the problem, and I want to solve this problem. And recently, I will show you, or I will share with you, there are so many problems in the mathematics which was not able to solve, but with the help of these tools we are able to solve now.
Okay. Okay.
There are so many problems which are 17-year-old, 100-year-old, 300 years old problems are there, which recently has been solved with the help of AI tools.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, actually we are solving the problem. If we have the problem and if the AI is helping us to find out the problem, okay, and then we are integrating to give the solution. And if you are giving the solution of any new existing problem, then where is the problem? Actually, we need to give the solution. Okay, if
Yes.
the problem is existing, we need to give the solution. How you are giving, who will see? Okay,
Yes.
but we can integrate all these tools ethically. Okay, we should follow ethics. Okay, don't exploit them. Only this thing is mandatory. And after the session, I will try to share with you the findings which are possible only AI.
Yes.
Okay, the problems which are 100-year-old, 300-year-old problem, long time, and human are not able to sort out. But with the help of AI, those mathematical problems which are very complex, we have the solution now.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so how we are using this tool is depend upon our choice.
Very
Okay.
smartly handle we can this tools very well.
So actually, as soon as we will try to use them in our academia, and when you have the idea, we should not exploit the rules and policies given by our institute, given by the journals, given by the funders. Okay, so all the rules we should follow. Okay, this
Yes.
is the good thing in the good researcher. Okay,
Uh,
and we all the faculty members understand all these things. Okay. And
uh,
also, I remind you to all the participants, you should follow, if you have the LinkedIn account, you should be there always. Some groups I will recommend you. Okay, so many things are there, and these will update you what is happening, everything. So we should all have the academic profile on the LinkedIn, and regularly at once a week, we must open the LinkedIn profile and see the groups which you have joined. So at least 2 3 groups you must join there so that you will be regular update.
Yes.
Okay, and establish the connection between each other. So that if
Sure.
we have the latest any information, we can share with each other and we can see what is happening in our area.
Sure.
So this is
Sure.
also a very good thing to be regular update.
Yeah. Yeah.
And many informations which I now presenting here because of LinkedIn only.
Yes. Sure.
so that
Okay,
means
I daily open the LinkedIn.
so that
At
means
least
100-year.
yes, please.
Sir, 100-year-old, 300-year-old problem we could identify using generative AI, or you could solve using generative AI. Which one is correct, sir?
Sir, your voice is breaking now. Your voice is
Basically,
breaking.
he's asking, sir, a 100 year before 100 year problem that is generated by the AI or solved by the AI. But
100%.
I mean,
100-year-old
you just
problem, no? You told, no? Just now, you told that 100-year-old problem.
Yes, yes,
Uh,
yes, 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 yes.
whether that could be solved by generative AI or found out by generative AI.
I have to check. I will share the article. Okay,
Okay.
because right now I don't have the exact information, but this happened.
Okay, sir.
I got 2-3 articles related to that, and those were the mathematical problem.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So I will share those article which was solved in the WhatsApp group. You will say late evening. I will share there. Okay.
Sir,
Okay. Thank you.
small doubt, sir.
Yes, please. Small doubt is always big doubt.
Sir, by the time I get the idea, the other Chinese authors, they are publishing the paper, sir. How should I solve this?
Pardon?
By the time I get the idea
Ah.
about the new research or the
Ah.
implementation of an algorithm,
Hmm.
the Chinese authors are publishing the paper, sir, with the same algorithm.
Chinese
So,
are always better.
We discuss in the coming session. Okay, thank you. Thank you to all. My new session is going to start now. Thank you, dear participant. Really, it's enjoyable. And thank you to share your information also. I am very happy. The session is very interactive. And I request to all the other participants also, you should also share your thought so that we can have some interaction and I can also learn from you. Okay. So I request now, dear Faiz, Mr. Faiz, you can conclude the session. Dear Faiz, are you there? Okay, I think he is not available. So, dear participant, thank you and good night. The file I will share with you. Okay.
thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you and good night.
Hello, Prof. Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening, Prof. Please, the recordings. You said you sent it, but we've
Yes,
been
yes,
waiting
yes. I
for
will
a
share
while.
today. I do.
That